Hello students, welcome once again. Let us start the physics chapter electricity. Earlier students, I have explained the charges, their properties. Now today I am going to discuss on topic electric potential, potential difference. Fine students. So before starting this, we look after the few points, that is conductors and insulators. What is conductors and insulators students? Conductors are those which allow to pass the electricity through them. Everybody knows. And insulators are those which do not able to pass the electricity through them. Fine. But what are the reasons behind this? कि we say कि these materials are the conductors and these are the insulators. The reason is that students, in conductors, in physics term, in conductors they have a free electrons. And free electrons, as you know, they revolve around the nucleus. Fine. So conductors are having a free electrons and they are able to move from one atom to another atom. Fine. And they are loosely held by the nuclei of their atoms. Even insulators, there are no free electrons. In insulators, there are no free electrons because they are not able to move from one atom to another atom. Fine. Now, next thing, they are loosely not strongly and tightly held by their nuclei. But in conductors, the electrons are loosely held by nuclei, and in insulators, they are tightly and strongly held by their nuclei. So they are the conductors and insulators. Fine. So that's why electricians wear the gloves. Fine, rubber gloves, because rubber gloves we have as a insulators. Okay. Now the next thing is students, classification of electricity. These are categories into two groups. One is static electricity and second is current electricity. In static electricity students, that means that their charges are remain at rest. Fine. And current electricity means that their charges are in motion. They are in continuous motion. That's why we say it is a current electricity which we use in our homes. Fine. Now next is electric potential and potential difference. Students, before starting the electric potential and potential difference, we look after the electric field. Fine. As we know students, everybody has seen the magnet. Fine. In magnet, around there the magnetic field is present. Suppose students, if you bring the one magnet and if you bring the one thing, suppose iron nail, and you keep too far from the magnet, is the magnet will be able to attract the iron nail? No. What is the reason behind that? The reason is that that iron nail is not in the magnetic field of that magnet. Right? So that's why in electric field, it is the reason around a charged body in which its influence can be experienced. Means any charged body and their surroundings reason the electric field are present. So whatever the things will be going on, it is electric field, it should be necessary. Suppose students, there is plus Q charge. Fine. And around there the electric field is there. Right. So this circle, it is the reason where we experience the electric field. Clear? And suppose at any place there is minus Q charge. Fine. They are opposite charge and they are having a capacity to attract them. Fine. But this charge is not able to attract the minus Q charge because this minus Q charge is not present in the electric field of this plus Q charge. Is it clear? Means when if we want this plus Q charge attract the minus Q, what should we do? This, if minus Q enter in the electric field of this plus Q charge, this plus q charge will be able to attract this minus q charge. Are you getting the clear? Outside the electric field there will be no effect of this charge. So the region around the charge body which is influenced can be experienced is known as electric field. Clear? Now let's discuss the electric potential. Fine. Electric potential at any point 2 will be noted at any point in an electric field. In an electric field, we think it will be occur in the electric field. In an electric field is the amount of work done in bringing unit positive charge from infinity to that one. Means the amount of work done to bring the unit positive charge from infinity to that point. Clear? Now let's see. Suppose a student here, this is a plus q charge. Fine. Right? And this is the region of the electric field of this charge body. At infinity means it is too far from this charge body. At infinity there is another charge body and this magnitude is unit positive charge coulomb. That is positive coulomb charge. Any charge body is there. So and this charge body plus q, it is having a point A. Suppose we have to calculate the electric potential of this point. Fine. So what the electric potential says, electric potential at any point. Suppose this point, right? In an electric field, this point it is in electric field. Clear? Is the amount of work done in bringing unit positive charge from infinity to that point. Means that is unit positive charge. So whatever the work done by this point, that is known as electric potential. So to bring the unit positive charge, that is from that infinity to that point, means that point it is present in their electric field. Electric potential we have to calculate of this point. So what will be to bring the unit charge, whatever the amount of work done by this point, it is known as electric potential. Clear? So let's recapitulate. Electric potential at any point in an electric field is the amount of work done to bring the unit positive charge from infinity to that point is known as electric potential. Now it is clear? Okay. Now see, potential difference. Everybody know differences, we need two variables, two things, right? So that things also we can apply here. Students listen, potential difference between 2 points in electric field is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from one point to another point. Now these points are in their electric field and we have to calculate the potential difference between the 2 points. Suppose students, this is again the charge body and it is the electric field region of this charge body. And here the students, there are 2 points A and B. In first case, we have calculated the electric potential only for 1 point. Now here, we will calculate the electric potential for 2 points. So whatever the work done in bringing a unit positive charge from one point to another point, that is known as potential difference. Is it clear? Students, in potential difference, it is represented by capital V. Clear? And its formula will be work done to bring the unit positive charge. So we can say V is equal to W by Q, where W is work and Q is charge, V is potential difference. So students, we can say its unit, it can be the unit of work is joule and the unit of charge is coulomb. So we can say the unit of potential difference, it can be joule per second. Either we can write joule C minus 1. So another, the SI unit of potential difference is volt. Is it clear? Students, potential difference which is measured by the instruments, and this instrument is known as voltmeter. Fine. And voltmeter which is having a high resistance. Clear? Voltmeter always be arranged in a parallel. Now it is clear what is electric field, electric potential and potential difference. Clear students? I hope you are able to understand the things. If any confusion is there, you can ask me. Okay? Thank you.